No. No jumping.
Order wings.
Hold on, y'all. We're giving Dale's people time to leave, to come over here. We're going to give him time to hop on as well. I'm going to give him time to hop on, y'all. Give him time to hop on. Give me a second. I see I got a couple hopping in over here. Let me give him time to hop in. So I will give him time to pop off of his show, hop on over here. Let me give him a little bit of second. Hold on. Hold on. Give a couple of guys the time to come over. Okay, I got NEWTECH already in here. What's up, NEWTECH? Next level tech in here, I mean. And I got the Jug in here. I'm gonna give Dale a little bit of time, get a couple of people time to come over here. But what's good, y'all? What's good, YouTube land? How y'all be out there? So I'm gonna give Dale, I'm gonna give a couple of other guys. I sent links out to Rohas. I sent links out to a lot of people. So I'm waiting for them to come over. I'm hoping they come over. I'm gonna get Troop in here in a minute as well. So what's good, Smart TV King? What's good, Miss Billy? How you doing? Andre Williams, what's good? Eugene, what's good? Miss Carol, what's good? Cydia, what's good? Hippie Girl, what's good? I love my two nephews, what's good? King Dose, 49er guy, what's up, Zombie? DJ, look, it's moving now. They must be leaving. DJ, I'm stuck. Where'd I leave off at? DJ Tutorials, what's good? Dave James, what's good? Shrinking Sharon, I need that too, Shrinking Sharon. What's good? Smart TV King, Leroy Lewis, Marcus Bell, Undisputed Add-on. What's good? Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody. Dale, I sent you a link. You're supposed to be on this panel, Dale. What you doing? Patricia Page, what's good? She says, Bo, how you doing? Patricia, I'm good. I'm hot, but I'm good. Troop, I didn't. Let me send you a link, Troop. I got to figure out what's going on today. Why I need you to send a couple people links. Hold on, Troop. Hold on, Troop. I'm coming, Troop. I'm coming. I sent out a bunch, so I'm hoping they get the invites. I'm hoping they look at them and come in. Drill Bit, what's good with you? Rich Little Poor Boy, what's good? Dog Boss, what's good? Sam Green, Brad Bot says, what's up, Bo? We coming over from Dale's show. He just went off. Yeah, I figured that's what you guys was doing. What's good, Thomas C? D-Rup, what's good? I got Gary in the building. What's good, Gary? I left off that Gary. Dang, my chat moving. Hold on. I got Rohas in the building. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try to get the guys in. I'm gonna try to get a couple of the guys in here so that before I start. What's good, yo?
What up?
LJ DST in the house. Biz Diva, what's good with you? Simon Kendo, what's good? KODI Man in the building. I got Gail Lewis. She said, sorry I'm late. I had to wait. Door Superdell. Oh, to sing. It makes me happy. That's what's up. I'm waiting for him to get his butt up on this panel. So I guess we all waiting, huh, Gail? Eugene says, I need you to put up your ready. Look, if y'all don't stop it with that. Dave James says, smack that thumbs up, gang. Dallas Red Hall is in here. Let me make sure. CJ in the building. I'm going to put it on slow mode the way this joker moving. Johnny Trotter, what's good? Want to make sure I say what's up to everybody. Let me see. Flyboy Rex, what's good? Let me make sure I'm Tim Windsor, what's good? Dale says I don't have it. Dale, I sent you a link. Dale, I'm going to send you another link, Dale. Dale, look at it. You send it to him?
I got him.
Okay, I'm going to say, Dale, look in your, I put it into the, I didn't send it from here. I sent it a different way. Try to send it to everybody to their own hangouts, their own individual hangout. So I'm waiting for Dale to pop in. I'm waiting for I know Lee said he might be a little bit late, so I'm waiting on him. Actually, for Lee, I'm gonna need Juggernaut. Juggernaut, you got to send it to Lee for me.
I got him.
Okay, and then Steven, you got to send it to Steven as well.
I got him.
Sean, what's good? Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody else before we start. Food stamps, what's good? I want to make sure I'm not missing nobody, y'all. I want to make sure I ain't neglecting nobody. If I miss saying what's up to you, say what's up to me. Make sure you put at Bo Knows so I don't miss none of y'all. Look at Dale. I got Dale getting his dance on. I got No Nation in the building. What's good? Surge Flicks in the building. What's good? So before I start getting at the fellas, I do want to say what's up, Smart TV King, Brandon M. What's good? So I do want to say, first off, I got 87 in the building. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up as y'all came in. So I do want to say appreciate everybody for coming to your boys channel. I'm hoping everybody on my panel will give you guys something that you need. So everybody that's on my panel right now, Bo J say bless you. Y'all know before I actually start to messing with them on the panel, y'all know how your boy started show. The Real, my sponsor, I need that. So with the shirt, y'all, bingo. So you guys know if you need a shirt, if you guys need a hat, if you guys need a cup, at the bottom of the description of this video, make sure y'all hit The Real up and she'll take care of that. Shrink and Sharon, Dave Washington was actually got 2 shirts. So they put me in a bad position. I'm just playing, y'all. They put me in a position to where I said I'm gonna have to bless them with a shirt. So both of them got blessed with a shirt. I don't know which one they got, but whichever one they got, I hope they like it. So I told them they can either get my shirt, Dale's shirt, or whatever shirt they wanted. So whichever shirt you guys got, I hope you guys liked it. Bama fan, Cowboys in the house. What's up, Bama fan? Again, to the panel. What's good, fellas?
What up, though? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I got Dale in the building that's saying what's up. The man in the tie. I want to make sure he don't move too much, y'all. I don't want him messing up my panel. Juggernaut with the panel. Y'all know Mr. Cutie Pie, Mr. Sweet Dimples, Mr. Suck in his dimples. You got Rohas in the building. The man that got all the modded mods in the house. I got Next Level Tech, y'all. I got all of them. I asked them, could they come back and bless my panel because they did great interviews. I loved every bit of every interview that I had with every one of these guys. And I did want to have them come back and say, appreciate them and I bless. And thanks for blessing my panel again, y'all. Also, there's some that you don't see. They might be still coming. So Lee probably still coming. I know Steven said he might be late. So did Lee.
Yeah, Lee's got work both.
Yeah. He told me he had to late. I mean, he told me he had to work, but he said once he get off, if we still on, he said he would. Come on. NEWTECH told me to send him a link. I sent them a link. I know Next Level Tech said he just sent them a link as well. I'm trying to think who's not on here. Trying to think who else is not on here. Demi, can you send Demi a link for me? True. You got access to Demi? You got access to him, True, or not?
Give me a minute. Hold on. I got him.
Okay, send him a link for me, please, sir. So, bro, Harmony says, Bo Knows, don't let Dale promote anything. I almost went broke listening to him. So, bro, Harmony, trust me, I had to put on earplugs and everything else when I'm dealing with Dale. So, and he probably be wondering like, why he keeps saying huh or I just be like huh because if I listen, I'm buying it. So I'm like I'm done with him. Done. Doc Tyler, I think that's his name. Doc Tyler 7. What's good with you? What's no touch blow? What'd he say? What's no touch blow? He said JK, so I guess he was joking. Gabe isn't here. I sent them a link. So Review Doctor, I sent him. Review Doctor, Review Dork, I sent them a link. So hopefully he pops in. I sent Target a link. Hopefully he pops in. So I know they doing different stuff, but for me to do it in such short notice, and then for the guys that are here and told me, yeah, they here. I might, depending on how the show goes, I might get on demand on here. He was telling me he might wait for the next 10. DeReal, I sent her a link too. I don't see her in the chat. I did interview her as well. It was a partial interview, but I did interview her. For you guys that's promoting other teams and you guys want me to shout them out, not gonna happen. So Eugene, you can shout as loud as your text can hear you. You would not hear me say another teams besides what's in my background, sir.
Rangers.
So you better ask the panel. They might help you, but Bo, I ain't helping you. So any of the guys that's on the panel now, is there anything you guys want to say to the people in the chat that's out there? I got 93 in here right now. So Nicholas Copeland, what's good with you? CJ says Cowboys in the building. Simi Tuna says Cowboys. Y'all know it. I'm telling y'all, any disrespect to my team, I will not say it. So y'all might as well start while y'all finishing. So Undisputed Add-on says, Bo, my team is looking to get an interview with you. Undisputed, whenever you want that interview, let me know. You got my email now, so let me know, and then we can figure out how to get you in here. Any other, I would say this, any other YouTuber that's trying to get an interview, let me know. Yo, since you putting Steelers all day, yo, you will be subject to be on this panel since you putting Steelers inside my chat. So, yo, you have not got back with me and gave me an answer. So, also, guys, I'm going to say this.
What the hell is that? Rohas?
Yeah, it's a Raider troll. It's a Raider troll.
It's a Raider troll.
Bear down. He said bear down. Telling me, yes, Miss Yo-Yo is awesome. Help person. So I will say this, guys. With the guys that's here on my panel, I asked them, and they gave me answers. I talked to Dale, and I was asking them, should I say, if let's just say Fred, y'all said, hey, Bo, interview Fred. And I get at Fred and I ask Fred for an interview. And if he tells me no, and then the next time somebody yells out Fred's name, I don't like to get in the altercations and stuff like that. But if you guys ask me for a certain person and I've already asked them, and if they told me no, I'm just going to tell you guys that person told me no, or what they said when I asked them. So so that way you guys won't think I'm ducking and dodging y'all. So if you guys ask for a certain person and I get at them and they tell your boy no, I'm gonna let you guys know they said no. Ken in the building. Ken, I'm going to get at you too, kid, to be on this panel, to be interviewed. So again, I don't want to hog the stage because I got too many people on here that's on the stage right now. So Rohas, Next Level Tech, Mr. Dale, Mr. Jug, you guys got anything to say to the good people?
Welcome.
What up?
I don't know what else to say. Thanks for showing up. Glad everybody's here.
What about
how many people we got in the room?
We got 101 right now. iTrusStreams, he told me he's at a meeting, guys, but he said he will try to get on tonight as well. For Test Tone, I sent him a link. I know he did. He was in LA today. I know he was dealing with DVD or something today. This, I guess, what's up with him. But I did send him a link as well. So I sent everybody a link besides Demi. And the reason I didn't send Demi one is I felt like it probably been too late for him. But I did see that he just posted a video. So I don't know if he posted it or it was just planned to be posted this time. So again, look for him to come. Look for him to actually come. Sugar Sharon says, Bo, can you interview Fred Williams
Wilma, Betty, Bam.
Oh,
Bam,
Fred.
Bam.
Oh, I said
The
Bam
Flintstones.
Bam and Dina. If I can get in contact with them, I will. It says my state has no NFL, so gotta go with the neighboring state and say go Cowboys. That's what's up, Brandon M. Dave Washington says, Bo, your new shirt should read, I need that Cowboy shirt. That's what's up, Brad. I mean, David. I can't put Cowboys on there though, David. I'm representing me tonight. So, Dale, I'm gonna ask you your first question. I'm gonna ask you a question, Dale.
What up, though?
Did you watch any of the other interviews on any of these other guys' interviews on the panel?
I watched, let me see. I seen Target. I seen a little bit of Rohas. I seen Jug. I seen him. I seen I came in on the later end.
Okay.
Who else? Who else? Who else?
I'm gonna put them on the spot, y'all. We're gonna put them on the spot.
Shit, man, there's been so many of them. Shoot, I watched mine. I watched mine about 3-4 times. I seen Lil Steve's. Touch Tone. Shit, I can't remember the rest of them, but I seen I may have not caught all of them, all the shows like on time, but I came in. I came in on them. Okay. But you already started though. But what's up though?
Right. Okay. No, I'm gonna ask all of them first, and then I'm gonna ask the question. Okay, Rohas, did you see anybody else's interview besides yours?
So I saw a little bit of Dell's.
Okay.
And a lot of everybody else's.
Okay.
Damn, I'm hurt. I'm appalled.
Hey, you said the same thing about me, man.
I'm appalled.
You said the same thing about me.
You know what? This winter, you getting snow out there, man. I mean,
next level tech. Did you see anybody else's interview besides yours?
You know how I be. I'm always in and out of all your live shows, man. I'm always in the comments. It wasn't until recently I really started been on the panel, but you know I've seen a little bit of Dell's, a little bit of Rohas, Touchtone, Juggernauts. I'm not sure if I can remember any of the other names off the top of my head. I know you had Review Dork on the not too long ago too, right?
Yeah.
Well, I tried to watch him.
Yeah. so Judd, was it Judd, besides yours and Lee's, was it anybody else's that you saw?
Well, was there any other one more important than mine and Lee's? But yeah, you gotta remember I didn't come in. I came into the game later, but when I started coming, I saw Rojas, Dells, Mr. On Demand, Blamos, Review Dork, Touchstones, a whole bunch of them. I've been.
Hold up now. Wait
before you do that. True. I sent Blamo a link too. Did you send Blamo a link? True.
Yeah, he's in there.
He's what? He on the panel?
No. I sent him the links. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Slow rolling.
Blamos, yeah.
What were you going to say?
No, I was gonna say, hey, the review with Review Dork was funny, man. That was so funny.
But that was perfect timing for review with Review Dork.
Yeah.
Review Dork took it back to when he was like 1 year old.
Yeah, I gave on mine. I gave a little bit of a background and stuff like that. But when the Review Dork, yeah, he went like the moment he hit diapers, he was YouTubing. So that was a good one.
Hey, I was laughing so hard, man. Review Dork came all the way back. Yeah, I was born at 12:30.
He gonna get y'all. He listened to this.
I know he is.
He gonna be like, boy, I need to talk to Superdell, talk to Juggernaut. So, but my question to each one of you guys was, beyond your own interview, which person did you guys learn something from the guys that I did interview that you didn't know about them?
I mean, I learned something a little bit about everybody. You know, everybody. To me, I think everybody had a story to tell. You know, and what they was facing, and I like Jug. I like what he said. I came in on the middle of On Demand, but I did watch Jug, and to turn what some people may call as a negative into a positive. You know, so that was a big one. You know, coming from the lifestyle he was in.
Right.
You know,
right.
Like he said, being shot at, all of that. You know, just just to meet somebody who actually lived it, because really you see that on TV, right? But to meet somebody and talk to someone that said, listen, I was in that world, and not everybody make it out. And I made it out. You know,
you're right. Did you see my reaction when he said he had the money in his pocket? I'm like, in your pocket? He was like, well, Bo, I mean, like, on me. You know, I'm like, shoot, if you had that much money in your pocket, what kind of pants was you wearing?
Yeah, but I mean, great interview. I think we all had a story to tell, but the one I definitely like Jug, because Jug, you could take Jug and actually make like a miniseries movie or something like that. If you think about what he said, you know, to come from that lifestyle and just completely wipe everything clean and start over. You know,
well, and I appreciate that a lot, and yeah, and it is like my life. Just doing the small rundown of the interview, and anybody who's watching, go back and watch it. Like that's just a small portion. There was so much in my life that's still there, and the only reason why I never followed through in starting, like we were going to do a book on things that we do talk to high schools, and that we haven't done one this year. And stuff like that is because a lot of the people that were involved in my life and that I still call family have not left that life.
Oh yeah.
You know, so like, and unfortunately that's the choice that they make, and they're living by it. And I say, whatever you do, good or bad, I've always said it before that I'm not a religious person, but I know there's a creator. God has saved me many times. And I believe that their path, everybody's path, is written for them. You just have to find those pages so you can, you know, and that's what they do. And so that's why we haven't gone any further on that. And I just have to live my life. And again, I thank everybody who's here. In my interview, I said it. I thank that the life that I have, because I wouldn't be here. Just like Superdell, we were just on his thing, and you know, I'm a big guy, been through a lot and stuff like that, but I'm very emotional, and I had an emotional kind of a breakdown actually on Superdell's cast just a little while ago, you know. And I have to say thank you for allowing me to be a real person on here. You know, I'm not fake. You know. Okay.
Semi Una. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, forgive me. But if you got my email at the bottom of the description, they trying to get at you for you to be on this panel, sir. So I have watched some of your videos. So if you got time, hit my email up, send a tuna, and get at me as far as the interview is concerned. Mr. Juggernaut, since you was talking, who else that I interviewed that actually touched you or that you liked their interview?
You know, I'm not going to be able to nail it down. Is because being the person that that I was doing the KODI builds in the background, and those, like, once again, I don't know anybody, if anybody's new, but I'm part of the great team, like the Supreme Builds team, which are a fantastic group. So is the DST. If I could be part of two groups, I would be, but my loyalty is with the Supreme Builds, like Yo-Yo, Rachel, Lee, Sel, all those guys. But your interviews, back to that, is what I learned, and we talked about it in Lee's interview, like with me and stuff like that, how he kind of was my mentor, as in guiding me how to actually be in this venue, I guess. Then I started doing YouTube, and I started watching you, Bo, and Superdell, Rohas, and stuff like that. And I see how you guys talk to other people. So it to me, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to nail it down, and I don't want to talk too long about it. But it's all of you. It's all of you have been, and you teach me every time I watch an interview, like an interview, or I watch a video. Like I really love Rojas's interviews. Videos, like when he does his I like the way he talks. Bo, I love the way you talk to people and you don't bullshit people.
Right.
Superdell is so helpful to people. You know, then you got like Troop and LJ and J Mac, every part of the DST team and all that. DeReal, the list can go on and on. I mean, like it is. So it's all you.
That's what's up. Mr. Dimples himself, Rohas, your turn, sir.
Oh man, how could I follow up with what he just said?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said. I'm like, I should have made him go last, huh? I said the same thing. I'm like, he gave me a little chill. Let me rub that off talking about me.
Well, I would say it's very true with what Dell and Juggernaut are saying. I think just watching everybody's show, watching all the interviews, like it doesn't matter who it was that you interviewed or who it is that's making videos. I think I'm constantly learning. One of my strengths is being a learner. And even if it's something really small or something really tiny, it's always an experience. And yeah, I couldn't say it any better than how the last two guys just said it. So thanks, guys.
Oh yeah.
Next level tech, you got a little bit of inch since they stole all of it. You got a little bit of inch to say about have anybody inspired or text you on
there's not much I can say after those guys. What I really wanted to say though, it's about coming on to these live streams, the panel, and what's been going on. It's really about the community and what you guys have built, and whoever comes onto your panel, it's the respect that they bring with them, right? So it's not necessarily what they're trying to teach people, it's how each person individually has carried themselves since they've come on board, right? So I just want to show some real good respect to everybody on the panel, everyone who's come through, and just all the real talk and the real stories and just the life experiences that they've shared with everybody. That's what I'm carrying away. It's not what I'm going to learn about, KODI or APKs or IPTV. It's more so how we're learning to connect as a community and how open we are to share everything that we have. Everything's just a blank slate and we're throwing it at everybody to learn, right?
Right. With the people that's in the chat, the 117 that's in the chat right now, for the ones that's on the panel right now, if you guys have something that I missed in the last interviewing with them that you say, dang, you should have asked Dale this, or oh man, why he didn't ask Juggernaut that? If it's something that you guys want to know from each one of these guys on the panel right now, don't be afraid to shoot that question out there. If one of them see it or if I see it, we will address it. For me, like I said, any one of the guys that touch my panel, I say it's a blessing to me because I'm with the rest of them said. Me, I love to learn.
We got 117 people in here. Smack that thumbs up. Come on, one time.
And for me to learn from each one of them was huge for me. I mean, even though I knew a lot about Dale, I still learned more from when I interviewed him. Juggernaut, I didn't expect to learn as much as I did from him because here's what's funny. With Juggernaut, I thought he was going to be quiet, not say too much. Juggernaut, I was like, what the? So for him, it was huge for me to learn a lot from him as well. Rohas, he didn't really have to say nothing in his interview. He brought women here without him even saying nothing. But once he said something, I learned from him as well. Next Level Tech and NEWTECH, when they sat down together, for them to join, they reminded me of me and Dale. And the reason why I said they reminded me of me and Dale because Dale was the bigger YouTube, but he had no problem bringing me under his wing to say, to let me know if I'm, even though I haven't, but to me, it's feel good to have somebody to have your back, and then for Lee and Juggernaut to also have that same bond. To me, I love it when you see that you can have people in the KODI community, in the streaming community, and the cutting the cord community, that you can have people that get along. We always feel like that we don't have people that get along, and for them to hit my panel, it lets me see that no, that's not true. We have people that actually can get along, and actually can get along with, just like Jug said. Jug said it best. If he could be part of two teams, he would be part of not only his own team, he would be part of our team because of that good that we also give out. You know, his team gives out a lot of good stuff. But here's one even more better for you guys. We don't beat up the Supreme build. If anything, we gon' give out love because they're not our competition. You know, they'll be the first one to say they're not our competition. You know, it's as much content they can put out, we can put out that same content. You know, same thing with Rohas and his team. You know, Next Level Tech, for them to actually have a team. And one thing, guys, is when you're doing it, if you want to start off by yourself, that's fine. But when you can get a core people around you that's going to be genuine and helping you, then that's what you need. You know, I used to get on Dale, y'all, about why you give up so much? You doing too, man. But once I realized why he give up so much, then, you know, just like he said on one of his other videos, who else is doing what he does? Everybody else find a way to be stingy. Everybody else find a way to give up certain tricks, certain other stuff. He gonna find a way to give you way more than what he gives you. Juggernaut, I like Juggernaut's approach because he have a lot of knowledge, you guys, that I think once he gets there to bump y'all over the head with that knowledge, y'all gonna be like, what the? Y'all heard the interview. Y'all heard the interview. So just imagine when he hit y'all with that knowledge. Rohas, for everybody to say he's so handsome and this and that, I didn't know that his work ethic was like I thought my work ethic was bad. As far as I don't sleep, I be asking Rohas, do he sleep?
I don't think he does.
And I say that about Rohas because he'll be like helping me. Oh, and then doing whatever he gotta do. And oh, boy, I gotta put out. I gotta do these 8 videos, and I gotta do them for him to come out. Huh? 8 what?
Yeah.
So he got 8, 9, and then he like, oh, I gotta. Here's one thing I learned, y'all. Here's another thing I learned from each person that's on my panel. Dale was busy. Juggernaut is busy. Rohas is busy. Next Level Tech is busy, but they still find time, guys, in their busy schedule to come on here to help the end users. That lets me know when I'm having a bad day and I see. I can show you guys my thing. I have a list of everybody I interviewed and other YouTubers to where when they doing stuff, it alerts me. And I'm going to myself like, dang, they'll just put another video out? Wait a minute. Rohas? Wait a minute. I'm talking to Rohas. How he got an interview? How he doing how he putting some? I'll be talking to Rohas or Dale. And while I'm talking to them, they also putting out a video. So me, I play it like this. Oh, okay, y'all cheating, huh? Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna try to get up while I'm talking to y'all. I'm gonna push out a video. I haven't done it yet, y'all. So how are they able to do it? I don't know. So my next behind the scene, I'm gonna ask them, how you talking to me and putting out a video?
So hey, Bo.
Yes, sir.
Just before, because the chat's going by, KODI man. Yeah, I'm not that Juggernaut. I'm not the one that had the Juggernaut build. The Juggernaut add-on. My build came out actually before that person or whatever created the add-on. My build wasn't out in the public. We used it in our in-house type thing. So unfortunately, I will not be doing an add-on. Actually, no, that's wrong. I'm going to be doing an add-on. I have to seek the help from like the master himself, Mr. Blamo. And, well, because that's one thing that I haven't learned. You know, like I've been doing a lot, but no. To answer that, I do not have a build. I do not have an add-on. I have a build. And then the second question is somebody asked all of us, and since
I see it, David Washington, that one.
Yeah, someone asked in our lives would we change anything in our lives?
Yeah. What part of your lives do you wish you could erase? Juggernaut, you first there, since you was the first one to look at it.
No, like I said in my interview, in my past, I was an extremely without a lack of a better term, I was a bad person. And my wife of 23 years is the person who showed me the light into change. And a lot of bad stuff happened in that time frame, and I would not change it at all. The one traumatic thing that happened in my life greatly that was when my son passed away at birth, and I would not even change that. Unfortunately, it hurts me to say that because that guided me to another opportunity in my life. So I wouldn't change anything.
Dale.
Unfortunately, I had a similar situation, just like Jug. I had a baby that passed at birth. We had to deliver, which to this day I carry her right here on my. I don't know if y'all can see it, but
Yeah, I see it
right here. My baby would have been what 14. So, yep. So I mean, if I can go back, I would love to see how she would I probably have gray hairs and everything. And this was like back to back to almost back. So I would have had 3 daughters. But yeah, if I can change, I would love to have see how she was. You know what I'm saying? And go from there. So yeah, if I can, I mean, I don't want to question what happened, but yeah, if I can erase that and have everybody here, yeah, I would. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Mr. Rohas.
Yo.
What? Same question. If it would be anything that you could erase, what would it be?
Anything like outside of KODI, just
anything.
Oh man.
They didn't put no stipulation on it. They just said anything. They said if it was anything that you could erase, what would you erase?
Okay, I'll share something that I haven't shared before yet.
Okay.
So my baby sister passed away about it's been just over 3 years. March this last March would have been 3 years. And yeah, I could talk to what Dell said too. I got some got some artwork. She had some wings that she had here, and I put it on the side. Her life was just a lot of trials and struggles, and she was starting to get her stuff together and getting back on track. Freak car accident, just driving from Orange County to Riverside County. We're talking about maybe a 45-minute drive, 30-minute drive, maybe. Yeah, passed away, got a big impact, just passed away. I think if I could take anything back, it'll just be because it's like what Jug says, it's God has a plan for everybody, and we don't understand it now, but maybe later. I would say if I could go back and just spend more time with her, even though I spent a lot of time with my family. But yeah, if I could just go back and just spend more time with her, so that way I could enjoy her even more.
Right.
Yeah, 3 years ago, so the cut is still pretty deep right now.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I would change.
And it never goes away.
It never.
No.
Ever.
No.
I can't show you my tattoo. It's on my calf, and I'm not wearing pants.
Jug, you know how to break some ice, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Blamo, same question. Is this something that you can erase that they want to know? If it's something that you can erase, what would it be?
No, not really.
Okay,
no,
what
I'm
about
good at anything?
Okay, what about you, Next Level Tech?
I'm not going to go into any specific stories or anything, but I've kind of lived my life with 2 rules. And the first one was, God will never give me anything I can't handle. And the second one is really, I'm not going to erase anything because everything I've gone through has made me who I am, and it's kind of molded how I think about every situation. So those 2 things have kind of taken me through every situation I've dealt with in my life. So I wouldn't really change anything, and anything that's coming my way, I'm going to conquer it. That's just it.
Okay. That's what's up. Whoa, that one. Oh, Dale. Miss Gail said, "Can you sing?" I gotta go back. can.
Oh, I wish upon a star. So
Yeah,
like
by the
that.
style, yeah, by the style, by the stylistics.
Yeah, if I do that, you might get a copyright. Hey, yeah, we
So
get on Hangouts.
we'll wait to the end of the show. Hector Romo said for the panel, why are a lot of YouTubers pushing IP Vanish when IP Vanish has given documents to the government?
Can I answer that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that whole deal with IP Vanish has kind of been blown way out of proportion. IP Vanish hasn't talked about it at all, but if somebody was being investigated for criminal activity and they knew that they're using a VPN, the government could then go to a VPN, and even though they're logless, they could ask them with a court order to keep logs after that point.
Yep.
Could they not?
Yep.
If you're doing something like child pornography or anything like that, then you have a reason to be caught.
Yeah, you should be caught. It ain't no reason. You
Exactly.
got it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, too, guys, if you guys trying to ask the question for the panel or for a specific person, make sure you put at and then their name, so that way we can see it, because it'll be bright red, so we know that you're addressing us. So that way we don't miss the question. Marcus, can you buy stuff for me, please? Okay. So I want to make sure I'm not missing. And if I missed a question, or if you guys on the panel see a question, can you guys cut me off?
We missed the second half of that IP Vanish question. They wanted to know why they're still pushing it. So YouTubers are still recommending VPNs because VPNs isn't a bad thing to have. It's going to give you your privacy and your anonymity online, and it's going to give you your security as well too, right? So VPNs are not a bad thing to have. YouTubers will continue to promote VPNs because they're a good service to have. IP Vanish isn't a bad service. They still have military grade encryption. It's not a bad service to have at all. And that one kind of bad publicity or media about logs got blown way out of proportion doesn't mean that it's a bad service.
Okay. Anybody else want to go on top of that before I ask the next question?
No, sure. I agree.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I agree.
Okay. Yeah, I agree too. Biz Diva says, question for the panel. What is the best way to optimize our box to make it run faster and smoother?
Watch our YouTube channels.
Good answer.
You gotta do that. I would say look, just to maintain your box, you don't need 50 million. I'm gonna say you don't need 50 movie and TV show APKs. You can use the top 5 or 6, put you a KODI or 2 on your device, and you should be good. I think when people try to put too much or don't know the devices that they to use, we still have people out here with 1 gigabyte RAM, 8 on the internal storage, and then after it's all said and done, they got about 4 gigs left. So I think like you said, watch our YouTube channels. Also, just know that you just find you a good KODI, whether it's a build or video add-ons, and a few applications. And then, you go ahead and you could twist it and turn it and actually enjoy your box. If you don't enjoy your box, nobody's going to enjoy your box. So, just continue to work hard, maintain your box, put a good cleaner on there.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Yeah, put a good cleaner on there.
A good ad blocker.
Ad blocker.
A task
killer. And task killers would shut down all your applications. So if you don't know how to do it manually, well,
just
really,
hit the task and it shut everything down. But the task kill will also let you know what's running in the background.
Yeah. So it's just like a computer. Actually, it is a computer. And just like on your Windows computer, when you have like 10 windows open at the same time, your Android device can be doing the same thing. So, sometimes you got to go in there and manually close down apps that's running in the background. If you don't know how to do it, that's all you got to do is YouTube it, or send one of us an email saying, hey, you know, I noticed my box been running a little sluggish, and we'll give you some tips, you know, on what things to try to ease the pain. So,
well, it's because a lot of people, if they don't realize, is that just like any Android phone or iPhone or like that, when you when the difference between an Android device and like an iPhone is that when an iPhone has it, the application is running in the background. An Android device stalls the application, but any memory that's been assigned to that or addressed to that task stays stalled as well. So that's why a lot of them, you can see the little, some boxes, Chinese boxes, whatever, they have like how much memory is being used, and it keeps going up and up, even though you have no programs running, because they're stalled in the background. And Android, oh, hold on, my wife's trying to come in. You're gonna have to work around the green screen, honey. They stall the memory on there, so a good cleaner or task killer will do that. But be wary if you get everybody wants to have a very good task cleaner. Watch what you're shutting down. If you shut any programs down that's needed, your box will crash. So, but hold on, I gotta move the green screen for the wife.
All right.
I just want to add on to what Dell said. When he kind of compared the Android boxes to a computer, when your computer starts to slow down, the best thing to do is actually a format. So be comfortable with your box, understand how to throw applications on there, and every few months, I actually think it's beneficial to do a clean reset. You know, a fresh reset, reinstall all your applications, because we're always throwing applications on, removing them, updates, all this kind of stuff. The best thing to do is do a full reset on the box every once in a while. So make sure you're comfortable enough to actually build your box back up from a reset.
Right. Giorgio, next question. Giorgio says, question for the panel. I read and hear YouTube's cracking down on YouTube videos. They remove videos and delete people's account. Is this true? If so, what can we do that it doesn't happen? Yeah, I have heard it. I have heard of it. But until they start notifying me as far as what I need to do or not do, then I will address it then. But one of the big things I do or I have noticed is that they don't want you to show like certain content. So certain content, until I hear otherwise, I will not show no content in my videos until I know like which content they're looking for.
Well, the only problem with that, Bo, is the couple of sites that got shut down of well-known ones, YouTube channels. I can't remember which they were. Doc Squiffy did a vid on it, whatever. They weren't able to appeal it. It was just an instant shutdown, and at the top it says they breached their the community standards. And Doc Squiffy it said he talked to those who.
Damn, did he get knocked off?
I don't know. He got quiet. I think he did.
The wife came in the room.
Can you stop? I can see your shadow.
Oh no, he's back.
Hey, say that last part again, Juggernaut.
He back.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay?
Well, when you said Doc Squiffy, you said Doc Squiffy something. Then you froze.
Well, okay, Doc Squiffy did a vid on a couple of the YouTube channels that got shut down, and they were not given any content strikes or copyright strikes. It was just instantly shut down. And when you go to the page or the YouTube channel, it has a warning on the top saying this has been shut down because of community standards and no appeal. Like Doc Squiffy said that the people who the 3 channels or something he was talking about got shut down with no appeal. So that's it. They were just done. They couldn't do anything about it. So I don't know what's happening there. He wanted to investigate more because like if we have no appeal and no strikes, what were they doing that breached the community standards that they say, you know?
Right.
I wonder if they had strikes already and they just weren't saying something, or.
Yeah, okay, and of course, we'll never know because you can't go to the page, and you know, I don't know if there's a way to find out unless that channel owner specifically tells you.
Right.
Because he did say that they were in the UK and they were doing a lot of APK reviews and things like that. But you look at DROID, man, he's going full boat every day with a review. You know, and so I don't know. I guess we just ride this thing till the wheels fall off, and then we have to put new wheels on.
Yep.
Speaking about putting new wheels on, everybody on the panel has multiple ways to get a hold of us. There's websites, you know, there's social media, there's groups, all kinds of stuff. So if something's going down, make sure that there's multiple ways of getting a hold of us. Follow our Instagrams if we have it, you know, go to our websites. We're always going to keep you guys updated. So if anything happens, you'll know how to find us.
Right. So that's another thing too. We got other platforms too that we're starting to use, so that way if they do try to shut any of us down, then we have other platforms to go to. For I guess I can say, well, Dale do reviews. Who else do reviews on here? Rohas do reviews. Mainly, well, I'm gonna say this. When we say, and I'll let them speak on it as well, Rohas and Dale. When we say that send us certain content, or we will review certain content, I said this on my last show, that if we're going to review some stuff or do some stuff for anybody in the community, what we represent is we don't represent no drama. So if you bring something to the table for us to review, then you know we will review it, but we don't want the backlash behind it. We don't want somebody else coming to us talking about you took this from so and so, you stole this from such and such. So whatever other people have going on and their situations, you guys deal with that before it comes to well, I'm gonna speak for me. For me, don't bring something to me if you got something going on with somebody else in the background. And the reason why I say it like that, because I'm not the middle person. I'm not going to be the middle person of a situation. So if you bring something for me to review, make sure your stuff is good before you bring it to me. I don't know how Dale so much feel about that, or Rojas, but me, if I'm going to review something, my name is on it as well as your name.
Yeah,
so
it's easy to review.
So for me to review something, my thing is I have no problem to review, whether it's a build, whether it's an add-on, whether it's a APK, that's fine with me. But don't bring something to me if it's going to be drama linked to it.
But you know what though? I mean, listen. I think when we review things, only way we review it if it's put out there. And I think the bad drama thing is when you review it and then whoever created it, they get mad. But you have it on your Twitter.
No. What I'm saying there is, okay, say for instance, you don't know me. And I got a build. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, and I have a build. And I'm saying, Dale, can you do this build for me? And then once you do the build for me, then somebody else come to you, and then say Truth came to you and go, oh, you reviewing Bo's build, but that's my build.
It's easy to find out.
Wait, hold on, Truth. I'm talking to Dale. So if I'm saying that to you, Dale, then my thing is now I got you in the middle of something because you did a review on it and you're saying it's Bo's when all along Truth is claiming that why would you review something that's Bo's when it's his? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that's just a miscommunication, and I think if somebody was to come in for that reason to say, hey, you know, hey, just to let you know, this is not Bo's build, this is Dale's build. You know, that's easy to fix. We can fix that. Hey, I apologize, you know. But now if you apologize or you just don't know, like, hey, I don't know, you know, I didn't know, I was just reviewing it. I think the person whoever created, regardless if it's a good build, they still got to come through your URL, you know, or, you know, the information that you put out there. And the thing about it, and I went through this doing it wasn't a build, but yes, it was a build. And I said a word, I said subscription, and they got mad from subscription and to a one-time payment. And I said, regardless, do you understand what subscription means? If I buy a subscription, it could be a one-time payment, it could be multiple payments. You know, if I subscribe to something, I subscribe. You know, that's pretty much what it is. But yeah, you know, it's just up to us to be the bigger person and say, hey, listen, I didn't know. I apologize. My bad. You know, I mean, I think once you give an explanation to what happened, that person, now if that person's sitting back telling me, and I got 10,000 views on it to take it down, I'm gonna tell him, man, you crazy. I ain't taking nothing down, you know, because I'm getting too many views on it. You know, only thing I can do is clean up everything in the description, you know, but yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that do happen. We do get the wrong information, but as a YouTube journalist, if we get the wrong information, it's up to us to correct it. And the best way to correct it, you could do another video or to put it in the description. Like, hey, guys, this is not such build. This actually belonged to this person.
Right.
You know, so I mean that's an easy fix, but now if the person acting like a a-hole, then I mean it is what it is. But I ain't putting no video down. Really, if I'm getting the views.
Right. So what?
I'll clean it up.
So what do you think about that, Rohas?
What was the question again? About the
It wasn't the question. It was more or less how do you feel about? I mean, because it's going on in my chat, and to me, it's not about that on my chat. Don't.
Oh, that's what they talking about.
Yeah, it's something going on in my chat. My thing is with things going on in my chat. My thing is they're here to hear something different. My thing is if they're here to hear something different, then let them hear you guys. But my thing is with them hearing you guys, I don't need them to be going back and forth in my chat. So
but I didn't know that they was going. I didn't know that was going. I seen a couple comments, but I didn't see the earlier ones.
Right, yeah, I'm seeing it. So for me, I'm hearing y'all and I see it. So, but tech, the my minds don't delete nothing.
I ain't delete nothing.
But come on, I'm looking.
Tech
I'm
reviews
looking.
deleting it.
I'm looking. So I mean, so my thing is this. My thing is this to both of y'all is I rather y'all deal with that on y'all time. Don't deal with it. Why, you know, we trying to have this is the panel spotlight. If you guys want to spotlight and get on the panel and talk about it, we can set a day for it. I can set a day for it. If you guys just want to be on the panel, I can do an interview for either one of y'all. So, and without me saying y'all names, both of y'all got my email.
I know.
So, y'all got my email. Both of y'all got my email, and we can go right here on this panel and discuss it and be done with it.
Yep. Hey, I'll be
done with it.
I'll be the ref.
True.
I already pulled IP address and I'm already messaging. So
exactly. So if anybody gonna be refereeing, it was gonna be Rohas and Dale. We need some neutral people in this whole situation.
I'll be the referee.
So no, you not neutral, True. You was
am neutral.
True. You was not neutral. You was much in that as much as the next one.
Hey, True, one of them guys that'll bust you upside the head from the back.
Yeah. So you not neutral. So
to answer what you were saying, Bo, about reviews and when people come to me when they say, hey, can you review this? And you're not really sure. When I first started, I wasn't sure who was who. It was just like, hey, can you do this review? All right, cool, I'll do it. Or hey, can you help me out with this? Okay, I'll try. But as I started to learn more stuff behind the scenes and what was happening, then I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna send you a questionnaire, and you got to answer all the 10 questions.
Mm-hmm.
If I find out that you're lying, I guess you could say, in better words, that'll be the end of that. You know. So I started doing that, probably close to a year ago. Where I'm just like, no, I don't want to be caught in the middle of that because I don't know. I'm just trying to help out the community. The community, honestly, they don't care if it's this person's ad, that person.
Exactly. But me, yeah. And that was my biggest point. I understand the community just want it. They don't care who did it. They just want it.
Right. But here's the thing. If I'm going to do a review on something, then I got to know that this person is actually doing the work and not just stealing it or borrowing it or however they want to put it. Because at one point, all of a sudden, that add-on's going to change the name, and it's going to change the name again, and it's going to change the name again. And now I have my end users chasing their own tail, saying like, hey, you know what? Like, this one add-on was really good. Why did it change like 6, 7, 8 different times within the last couple months? So what I do now is when I send that questionnaire saying, you know, I ask my questions: who are the devs? Are you the dev? Who's doing this, doing that? Where is it coming from? Who, if you got any help, fork of what? I ask those basic questions because I will open the code on that add-on, and I will do just a very simple keyword search on all the add-ons that I have, because I have a graveyard of add-ons. So I will open up one code, one folder, hit enter on my search. If anything pops up with the matches on anybody else's, guess what? You just lied to me. Or, okay, you're being truthful. I hope you're gonna actually do the work and make this your own, and not, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I've turned a lot of people down. I've turned a lot of people down because of copycat.
Right, but I asked you and Dale because I'm knowing when people come to you guys or they do certain things, I'm knowing before y'all do anything, both of y'all do y'all homework.
Right.
Y'all do y'all research on it. So and like I said, I don't have a problem reviewing anybody's stuff. I don't, because at the end of the day, my job is to help the end users anyway. It just, my thing is if I'm promoting for the YouTubers to try to figure out a way to stop the drama, then to me, I feel like I'm adding to the drama if you coming to me with something and you knowing, you know, what's going on with it. If somebody come at me with something before I do it, because, and then me, I ain't gonna lie, I say stuff before I even review it. Oh, Rohas want me to review such and such and such. So I'm gonna have to do it. That way I'm putting Rohas' name out there. So now when I'm putting Rohas' name out there, and then if somebody else come to me with something, then I can go at it from there.
Well, the thing is what everybody either kind of ignores or fails to remember, or we just work around it is because everything is open source. We are always going to get crossover. We're always going to get people using.
Whoa! Back up. Could you repeat that again, sir?
I said because it is open source, we are always going to, and I mean always going to have some sort of crossover where somebody's going to like someone else's, the way that they're doing an add-on, the way they're doing a build, the way that they're doing their coding and stuff like that. But in turn, I'm a firm believer that if somebody who is trying to create their own either add-on, I see a lot of chatter in there about people like that, they don't use scrapers, you're creating lists and stuff like that. Awesome. Create yours, and you're building it. Take power of it, enjoy it, but know that somebody's going to admire it enough to want to use the same way. But I would expect, and I hope that everybody out there would do it, that you give credit to the person that you rode on their coattail.
Oh yeah.
And the sad part about it is I'm gonna jump on Jug back because I'm quite sure he can carry me. But the sad part about it is, how hard is it to say I got this from Bo Knows, I got this from Superdell-TV, or I like what he did, but I added my own twist to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How hard is it? Why is it so hard to give people their just due? You know, I grew some subscribers from Dale doing a review of something I already did, and he said, you know, I'm gonna put my own twist to it, but I saw it on Bono's show. I saw such. I mean, so how hard is it for people to say where they got certain things from? On demand, I'm gonna put the link out on demand. Only one jump on this on this when I'm gonna put out there on demand. I know you trying to hop in here. I don't know what you're trying to. I send it out there. I'm not tripping out about nobody else jumping in here. Trip. Anybody else jump in those panels that I did not invite on here, is gonna be some situations with your boy. So on demand. That link is right there. I got too much power on here, too, for anybody to give me any kind of hard time. So
And you know what, Bo, before you go further, just to point something out, this is another reason why I admire channels like this is because look at the panel that we have in here. We have everywhere from modders to builders to developers in here already, that everybody's got an opinion. Everybody uses something different. Everybody loves what they do. And still in here that you demand that people need to be respectful and need to follow some sort of etiquette as normal human being people, regardless of what we do. And I've listened to some other channels and I've left them and never went back because they don't do that. That's why people who come here, this is the way we need to be. There's no way.
And I just wanted to point out that Juggernaut's fridge is big enough to fit bodies inside. Just saying.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's big enough to fit a couple bodies, and I can definitely carry you into it.
Okay, and that's the biggest thing for me is I want to make sure everybody get they just due. Everybody will get a chance to talk. Everybody will get a chance to express themselves. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. So I'm not gonna have nobody cut people off and try not to let themselves be heard. No, everybody need to be heard. Everybody need to be heard. Whether you right or wrong, everybody still need to be heard. On demand, did he get in here yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Was there something that you was trying to say? On demand?
Nope.
Who was you calling? You was calling me?
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, he on here. I interviewed him. He on here. DVD's asking me for a link. I'm gonna send him a link just to see what he got to say, what he wants to say. But other than that, before I even send him a link, my thing is we can go back to what we was on. I mean, because my thing is the show is about the guys that's on the panel that already have been interviewed. They've been interviewed, and I want to make sure they cater to the people if they have questions inside the chat. So let me get back to my chat so I don't feel like I'm neglecting y'all. The problem is they don't give credit. They just take the work and start drumming. Okay. I'm gonna say this. It's hard for me to speak on something. It's hard for me to speak on something if I also do that. So before we say certain things, my thing is don't address something and you're also doing it. That's hard for me to say. They'll give out too much content, and then here it is. I'm giving out too much content.
See,
if everybody can follow along what I just said.
And then you had the butcher on his show the other day. He was basically saying the problem with everybody doing all these reviews and stuff too.
Well, I mean, but everybody is the thing about it. It's nothing wrong with that. Everybody have their own niche. Whether we agree to disagree, you know, y'all, if y'all been on my show, y'all know I disagree with a lot of people. And it's okay. It's okay to have a disagreement. As long as I'm not disrespecting you or you're not disrespecting me, we should be good. But it's nothing wrong with disagreement or putting the information out there. You know, like, and I've been told that. I've been told, like, man, man, you're going to stop my sales. And everybody's still getting bread. Everybody in the circle who I know do what I do is still making money.
Some of the best ideas can come out of disagreements because then two people work out a really good solution to something.
Yeah. And so it's nothing wrong with it. Just have fun. I mean, it's okay. Now, somebody being just totally disrespectful, I'm like, Bo, we're going to have a problem. But it's okay. It's okay. And believe me, YouTubers gonna get blamed for a lot of stuff. Then why come to YouTube?
Yep.
And this is the question I have. Like YouTubers, I never understood. They used to say box sellers. Box sellers did this. Box sellers said that. All right, well, what about the damn stick sellers? What about everybody else? Why is it just one particular group that says, hey, I'm gonna sell boxes and they get blamed for everything? I never understood that,
Yep.
But
me and Dale almost had to beat up. Me and Dale almost had to beat up verbally another YouTuber for downing box sellers.
like, it's no need for that. I mean, do your thing. Shouldn't listen. All the information that I give out, you would think I wouldn't make not a red dime. You would think that.
It seems like they always got the circle of blame going around. Like, they want to blame KODI for all the piracy. They want to blame the YouTubers for them going after them because we're doing videos telling people about the add-ons they're making, and then people want to blame the box sellers. I mean, it's just
it's a blame game.
Yeah, it needs to stop.
I think it's just some type of that's what I'm saying. Even when I open up certain KODI guys who they have their own builds, and you will see it. You'll see it in the RSS feed. KODI box sell. So this and that. You were like, what? And that's why I go right on over there and I cut it off. Because I'm not trying to get blamed for that crap. If you don't want me to have it, don't put it out there. Straight up. And it's a lot of people. I think I learned that from a couple years ago, Solus. Solus say, I got my stuff that I put out there and I got my stuff for my family. And that's what I learned from everybody who does their own KODI build. They have one for, subscribers, fans, but then they have their one for their own people.
Oh, got the Dougie out. Got the Dougie out. That's how you.
Huh.
I can't hear nothing. Hold on.
So
you came in and you about to get the boot already.
Hey, I'm close with a nigga. Yeah.
So, but before we move off of this, the one last thing that I always like to run by is pride is a misconception. What I mean is that everybody should be proud of what they do, proud of their children, proud of their lives, proud of themselves, proud of every up and down that you have. But if you are combative against any other individual because for some reason, something they've done, they've said, they've pointed out, or whatever the reason is that it goes against your pride, you cannot change that. So unless they're hurting you, taking food out of your mouth, physically hurting you or anything else, my term is, and sorry to be blunt, is fuck them.
There you go.
Sorry. That's crazy.
There you go.
It is. It's because.
Hey, bro.
Fuck him.
Well, it is. It's true. If you can't control or change your path, or that either works around them or works with somebody else in life, then don't do anything about it. You can't. Why do it? It's wasted energy. I'm seeing these people arguing in the chat about stuff that. Isn't it our jobs that we've chosen to do to bring this to light in kind of like the public, but private public, to give, what do you call it? Like to give everybody options of code, of streaming, of everything. That's what we do. If someone else has stolen your code or doing the things that you're doing or whatever it is, can you change it?
No, but wait a minute. I just want to say one thing because my battery about to go. I'm on this bus. I'm trying to get to the house now. Look.
Okay. We listen to battery there.
Yeah, you crazy. All I want to say is, you can't steal something that's free. You can't. It's impossible.
If it has your code, you can.
You cannot steal. If Exodus has a movie, and then I make an add-on with the same movie, that's not stealing. That's not stealing. Whatsoever. Just because I don't have the same movies and the same content you have.
We're not talking about movies. We're talking about XMLs.
Yes, like if you're using a specific add-on and using that list or something that somebody else has worked on, then you're using that form or that list. I don't want to say the word stealing. I would say adapting what you're using from them, but that's where credit is credit due.
Yeah,
wait, let me ask. Wait. Let me ask one question because I'm on the bus real quick.
Okay, but wait a minute, hold on. My question is this: how hard is it the way he just said? How hard is it to say, "Hey, DVD got such and such XMLs, I added on to it"?
Takes 2 seconds to write out.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Wait. Let me ask you a question. If I go inside of Exodus, I look at every movie they have and I write it down, and I go to the TMDB and make my own list off of that list that I wrote down, is that stealing?
No, that's not
Thank
what we're
you.
talking. That's not what we're
No,
talking.
That's not what we're talking
Yeah,
about,
no.
though. That's what I'm saying. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about XMLs.
But
Are they talking?
you are correct. If you actually went and used their XML or whatever list and you use that as a reference to go to IMDb and create your own, then that is your list because you're just using that information. But if you copied it and said it's yours, then that's where there's a problem. And if somebody else turned around and saw your list and decided not to do what you would do, but just copy it or whatever, they should be giving you credit.
Yeah.
Well, basically, at the end, but all I'm saying is that all that stuff that's going on, if can't nobody show proof of it, why are they even talking about it?
Well,
if can't nobody bring it to the table.
Well, that's what you came in the butt end of it, and that's the main reason why I addressed it. The reason why I addressed it was because if there's no proving about it, then don't discuss it in my chat.
There you go.
Exactly.
But hey, and the main one, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna put it out there, just put it out there because I'm about to get off because my battery about to die, and I'm on this bus, and my wife done yelled at me to get my butt home. The main one talking is the main one that took all my stuff.
Hey man, let's not go back there.
Yeah,
I
mean, it was already addressed in the chat.
Yeah,
but again, my thing is this. My thing is this. Regardless of who did what, my thing is, how hard is it to give somebody else credit about they actually like what they did? Like, how hard is that? Hey, Bo, I like the way you did that, but I added my own twist to it. But you guys, I got it from Bo. How hard is it that?
I know
that one of my YouTube videos, right, Bo?
Takes 2 seconds to say and 2 seconds to write out.
Exactly. It's quick, fast, in a hurry. And when any of my interviews or any of my reviews I do, I have no problem with. You got to think about it. I just did a No Nations build. I had no problem with shouting his name out.
Right.
He's the one who did it. I have no problem with giving him just due. It's a great build, but you know what? You guys will show No Nation some love. It ain't mine. It's his.
Well, then that's what I'll be doing when I do move forward and create my add-on. I'm going to be giving credit because I'm going to be hitting up Blamo. I'm going to be talking to Rohas. I will absolutely give credit to the people who put work in before me to teach me, a newbie, into all this. And 10 years down the line, when we're still arguing about this, I'm still going to give credit. I think what we need to do is people need to stop picking this venue to have a battle when we're here to share ideas and have fun and stuff like that. I think what we need to do, Bo,
work together.
I think what we need to do is if people want to have this sort of drama and you want to have it, is that we do a specific cast or a specific stream. Exactly this. If people are on here, don't come to my channel, don't come to yours, don't come to others and make the channel look like shit, because we want to strive to be the leaders in this. We'll do a live stream and you guys argue it out and then it's done, and that's the only time we do that. Any other time, fuck it. Sorry.
And what's funny is Blamo and Jug. This is one thing I can't agree with both of you guys are saying, because I hear you too in the background, Blamo. But my thing is this. That's why I said I don't have a problem with having both of them on my panel for that certain day. And the reason why I chose Rohas and Dale, because they're neutral to me. Not only neutral, I'm knowing if I need somebody to do some detective work, Rohas, can you help your boy out?
You'll know.
I mean, so that's why to me, I feel like everybody in the community that wanna throw shade on the next person and say you took or you stole or you this and that, then yeah, bring your tail over here and we can have you and that person on my panel and we can discuss it like men or women.
Yep.
And we can have some detective work to say if that person did or didn't take it. But before it even get there, how hard is it to say, hey, I want to give credit to Blamo because I used his XMLs to get my list?
Well,
what is that?
The thing about it's still a lot of men, and it ain't the women. Let's just be real. We don't hear no women The women, you know, it is what it is. But the thing about it, it's still a lot of men that act like boys.
Exactly.
You know, and you know, I can give credit to everybody. You know, everybody that's making a difference, whether you in the forefront or you in the background. You know, listen, if something happened to you, to your idea, okay. If they don't get to me, if they don't, I think it's right to give you credit. But if they don't, all right, it is what it is. You know, don't say what you got to say and be done.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody make everything bigger than like this is what Dale said. Everybody make it bigger than what it needs to be.
Say what you gotta say and be done.
And be done with it. You can make a video. You can make a 30-minute video about you being, because I'd be pissed. Like, damn, I done bust my tail to do this work, and somebody make that one video. One thing about it on
that
YouTube,
video don't matter.
I'm telling you, if you got loyal subscribers, they will go over to that channel, whoever took it, and let it be known. All right, they will let it be known. Once you got your subscribers, they are loyal to you, and when they see you providing that work and feeding the community in a positive way, and somebody come and snatch. We done seen it. Oh, you done seen it?
Oh,
the whole community go over.
Yeah. Well, you got to think about it. The other night, I told everybody to go over Steven's show. Everybody went over there and was like, "Hey, Steven Bo sent me." You know what I'm saying? So it's all about to me is if you guys, like I said, I'm not gonna do the drama over here. I mean, I gave y'all enough time tonight as far as when y'all me entertaining y'all about that.
Yep.
So, and I'm not going to keep on entertaining about it. So, but what I will do is go on to the next question. What's up, y'all?
What y'all entertaining?
Oh, now Real's in the house.
What's up?
How's it going, the Real?
Hey, you guys got like 2 minutes. I got to get going.
Yeah.
Where you going?
What she said.
Who is that, Rohas?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Yeah, me and him are dating tonight.
Hey,
Rohas got to get it
behind the
in.
dumpster.
Okay, what's up, Adrian in the building? What's good, Maurice Plummer? What's good with you?
Ain't nothing wrong with a 2 minute. Every now and then you got to get it in about.
No, you guys get a minute and a half.
Have a good night, Miss Cody.
Not that I need a minute and a half.
Right. Shit.
All right, are you?
Go to work.
Cody, you're leaving. Thanks for dropping in.
Okay. All right, Miss Cody 21. Appreciate you for coming by.
It's Cody 21. What's up?
Okay, Real. Thanks for blessing the panel. Real, you're gonna have to, so we don't keep talking about it. We will feed you the information, Real, as far as what happened. Because if I tell you, we're gonna start back up again. So what's good, Adrian? What's good with you? Mike G in the building as well.
What
Biggs in the building. What's up, Biggs Andrews? You guys got any other questions out there for the panel? Because yes, it is about them. Everybody on the panel I have interviewed and I have talked to already. So, and again, I appreciate every last one of them for coming back and blessing my my panel. I appreciate them. Trust me, I do.
What you
panel,
see Surge Flash.
Mostly how tall is everyone? Mostly for Rohas. What was the question?
Yeah, you had it. You had it. He's asking how tall we are, mostly for Rohas, because he's a little guy, and then he took it back.
Okay. I start with Real since she just came in. Real, how tall are you?
You got it, Mike. You got it.
Almost 5'2".
Okay. Mr. On Demand, how tall are you?
Why y'all want to know that anyway?
I don't know. It was a question that's asked. I want to make sure I answer it.
I'm 5'8".
5'8"?
Yep.
Okay. Who he muted.
Goddamn lie.
You asked me.
You don't lie like that.
So Dell's height is.
You lying like a mama. Oh, crazy.
Y'all was birthed out. Bird, Blamo, how tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
What?
I can believe that.
That sounds made up.
He sounds right.
Like did you say that? He sound like he way up there.
Yep.
Rohas, how tall are you, Ro?
5'8".
Jeez.
Shut up, Blamo.
Dale, how tall are you? 6 what?
6'1".
Dale, 6'1".
There you
Mr.
go.
Juggernaut, how tall are you?
I am 6'1", 350 pounds.
Oh my
There you
goodness.
go.
Yeah.
I'm 6'1", size 13.
I think Troop tall.
5'9".
You guys that boat? Hey, I'm 6'1",
Yeah, I
size
heard you
13.
talking about size 13.
We talking about shoes here? Size 14.
Oh my goodness.
Size 13. I lay a heavy foot.
Throw it out.
Troop, you what? You what? 5'9". Okay.
Hey,
That's
Troop,
what's
I
up.
What's
thought
your
you
shoe
were
size?
5'9".
That's what's
There
up.
you go.
Troop, you the same height as me then, Troop. I'm 5'9" too. Oh my God, some of y'all are tall. Look, Miss Cody 21. Look, I thought you was leaving. She like, I heard.
She did that just
Heard that
About
You heard that
height.
size 13. She's like, hold up. He said size 13.
She like,
All right, guys, I gotta get going.
Is there anything you want to say to him, Rojas, before I let you go? Is there anything you want to let the people in the chat know about you or what you got going on before you leave?
Well, you know, I got something always cooking.
Yeah, exactly.
I got something always cooking. Just be ready for it. I'm talking about August 1st.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Damn.
Okay.
All I'm saying.
Are we getting a new president or something August 1st?
All I'm saying. I'm gonna run for president, guys.
That's right. No one
Mr.
Vote for Rojas.
right,
Little guys in the
Rojas.
house.
For dimples.
Yeah, so we're working on something pretty big. And the of course the podcast, you guys know I'm getting some more info on it. I think there's going to be an easier route to do it than what I initially planned. But yeah, I still got to link up with Dell still. A lot of stuff we got to talk about.
Okay.
So yeah, there's just always stuff coming, guys. There's always stuff coming, you know. And then of course the Death Squad, there's always something being worked on in the back end. So shout out to all the guys. They do a lot of work.
Thank you.
Everybody who's watching this, the stuff that team puts together with getting the info and everything, like it's something as small as images or where to find it. I'm telling you guys, there's so much work being done. But yeah, so
Hey, Rojas?
Yeah.
Who makes up, how many, I don't know, like how many in this group are part of the 69 squad?
Well, there's not a set number of us, but I would say there's probably
there's
6?
Mod and I, and then a few other people. And then there's
like
people
6?
just and then there's support people that support us. There's about 5 people.
Yeah.
All right, so then Rojas, I wanna hook up with you because I want to do a review on your build that we were talking about. But I'd also like to put it out there sometime with the 69 squad. I'd like to do a panel on one of my live shows.
Yeah, for sure. Just let me know, and I'll talk to Blamo and team. And
What
yeah.
does 69 stand for? Hey, who in the hell came up with
right
that?
after 68?
It's how high Blamo usually.
It's the number right after.
Somebody was freaky.
Yeah, Juggernaut, you got, you know, we have a chat going on and hangout. So
Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up, brother, and we'll talk about it.
yeah, hit me up.
I was just messing around, you know.
I thought you was talking about in my chat. Dale, look, you got everybody putting how tall they is in the chat. They putting how tall they is. They
Size
shoot size.
13. Size 13.
Okay. Miss Cody 21, you talking about you short? How short is you?
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Later.
Have a good night.
Night, brother.
She said, I'm be sure y'all just stuck there in her trap. She said, I ain't going nowhere. 5'8", 10 siblings, 3 what?
She said she 5'8".
Wait a minute, no. Dog boss says he says I'm 5'8", I have 10 siblings, 3 or 6'4". Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. 6'9" is a happy number. Why is there a death squad after it?
Trooper, we need Trooper to answer that.
Kill you afterwards.
Trooper, we need you to come to the congregation.
GoPro Donnie says, Bo, no, the real Blamo Rohas Mr. On Demand is 5'8", -8. Oh.
Now I'm gonna have to do a video where I get in front of a measuring tape or something.
Yeah, we gonna have to see that.
Oh yeah, there we go. Like that'll go over well. You'll see us unloading.
I'm not no Oaxaca, okay? Because that's what they call the little people over here where I'm at.
Oh jeez.
There's a lot of really short people that are like under 5 foot around this area. Believe me, I feel like a giant a lot of times walking around over here. We got a lot of small people in this town.
Okay, I missed a couple people. Who I missed? Alicia Denny's, what's good with you? Hector Ramos, guys, he got a question for the panel. He says, for the panel, when you guys program a box and put a IPTV service on it, are you guys resellers of the service you put on the box or no?
I mean, you have to be. You can't sell something that you do not use. That's the ultimate no-no.
Dale, I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that again for me, sir?
Yeah. Look, you cannot resell anything that you do not use. You got to use it. You have to use it that way. If anything go down, your customer call you, you can walk them right through it. So if you're going to sell it, use it. And if you use it, you can sell it.
Yeah, like with us in Supreme Builds, because we're such a large group, we get some good pricing from the services that we resell. And personally, on my Juggernaut build, I do put the services that I do resell, but I do a couple other ones on there, like in the build itself, that our group resells. But other than that, if anybody else wants another one that I'm not part of, or that I'll help them find the information or the add-on. But that's just us. That's what we do.
Yep, I agree. So always, I mean, if you're gonna sell it, use it. So if you're selling Android TV boxes, use it.
This question is for On Demand. Somebody told me to ask you, is your feet swinging right now?
What is your what?
Is his feet swinging right now?
And he's on a hydraulic office chair.
Oh my god! You guys are too much. You guys out there are too much.
Right? I told you, hey, our subscribers are crazy, man. That's why I love them.
Okay, me too. They gonna ask you because they like I said, they family though, so they gonna go there like they family. So
yeah, we
got 27 minutes, guys, and then we gonna shut it down. But so is there any questions you guys want to ask these gentlemen and Miss Lady before I let them go? Striggett, Sharon,
kill me.
David Washington, you guys still out there? Oh, real? Did you send him to church or no? Real on here still?
What's your ID say, man?
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, you got it covered up real good.
You got it covered up.
And you know you can lie on your license though. For your hey, look.
Oh, he 5'8". Yeah, he might be right. 5'8", 175. He might be right.
Yeah, okay.
He might be right.
I think he about 5'4".
175.
You know, he's a cook. He's a chef.
So, that's right.
Yeah, On Demand is a chef. For y'all that don't know. Yeah. On Demand say don't make them go and get them trophies.
I'm gonna go.
Can you reach the top of that?
Show, man. I'm gonna start a cooking show. Hey, if they shut down this channel, my next channel is gonna be a cooking show.
If they shut down this channel, I'm gonna be mad than a mother, boy. I ain't got time. Forget it. If
Y'all
they
go
do,
back to
I'm
knock off
going,
Nikes.
hey, look, if they do, I'm going right back to the rawness, fake Jordans on deck.
That's such a big Jordan too.
I'm gonna do me a Cowboys channel. If they shut me down.
I'm telling you.
Cowboys all day. Search Fix says, panel, if you could bring one add-on or APK back to life, which would you guys choose and why?
That's a good question.
Okay, that is a good question.
I tell you though, I tell you one that I like. I love that Exodus Live TV. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. Damn, you ain't need no IPTV service.
They want payday.
They got us.
Who on here? Real? You is APK that's gone that you wish you had back?
No.
Who next? On demand.
Man, I have to go back. Back on KODI add-ons. Really, the one I missed is the original Genesis. Man, that sucker was just a classic.
Yeah,
It just worked.
Yeah,
It just worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Blamo.
And the free stalker.
Couldn't really say right now. There's a few but couldn't really say.
What about Dale, you answered. What about you, Judd?
I'm following along the same lines as Mr. On Demand, like Genesis, but in moving on from those when they went to like when Zen was out and Exodus and stuff like that. Everything kind of molded into a well-working machine when you're getting into Placenta and Neptune Rising, and now new ones.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, yeah, if I had to choose one from the past, it would be Genesis, but I'm good with what we got now.
Yep.
What's that one though? What was that one?
Bennu, because I'm a classic G. Somebody put Bennu.
No, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Phoenix was
a
the
good
one
one.
that I would want back over Bennu. That was the original.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what was that one though? That had it was it was out with Phoenix and
Somebody put Phoenix in the chat.
No, what was the one that? But it became they lost control of it because they started putting a bunch of porn in it and everything.
I know you're talking about.
Oh, what was that one, y'all?
Oh, Navi X.
Navi X.
Oh yeah.
Navi X was a killer.
Yeah, Navi X is fire. Yeah,
Damn.
CJ put Phoenix, Navi X. What do you say? Oh, Mashup.
Yep, Mashup was another great one.
Mashup was nice.
Yeah. Somebody said, Shinga said, I like Bob and Exodus. Sam Green says, for the panel, how many years have each of you been involved in the KODI scene when you first started installing repos and add-ons back in the day? Jug, when you start in the KODI game? How long it's been?
Man, I'm trying to think all the way back from when it was XBMC.
Okay.
That one was for like the Xbox Media Center and stuff like that. That's when I got onto that. And then shortly after is when I was using Titanium build. And then that's, molded into me becoming part of Supreme Builds. I didn't start doing add-ons or putting add-ons into anything until a couple years ago. I was a box seller. I just put things on there and made it work for them. But actually now into doing builds with add-ons and doing this, it's only been maybe 2.5 years.
All right. Okay. Dale?
I would say it's probably been about 3.5 years, 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, about 3.5, probably about 3.5 going on 4 years. Been messing around with it.
Blamo, how long it's been for you?
5 years messing around personal.
Okay.
And then a year after that.
Who behind you? He muted. On demand.
Well, shoot, since the original when they started putting it on the Xbox, you know, just like Juggernaut. But I started originally doing it as a media center to share my files from my PC, and then you know, just went from there. So I don't know how many years that is. I mean, shoot, for whatever it is, you know, 6-7 years, I guess, since the beginning, really, when XBMC kind of first hit the market, and you actually had to like mod an Xbox to put it on something.
Yeah. Damn, we're old.
Okay, I'm a little bit under there. It's like two-ish, almost 3-ish. So it's 2. It's been 2-ish for me. Biggs Andrew says, for the panel, including you, Bo, if KODI wasn't optional, what would your channel on your YouTube cover? Okay, so without saying KODI, Jug, what would your channel be based on?
Without KODI, if KODI was not an option or wasn't developed, then I don't know. Can we honestly say we'd be where we have APKs that do the same thing, like Terrarium, like Morpheus, things like that? So I'll go on the premise that no, we wouldn't have those. And if I had a YouTube channel, it'd probably be either on powerlifting or on the flip of the coin is me being a Microsoft engineer, it'd be on technology stuff.
There you go.
All right. I probably without this, I'll probably still be doing like raw and uncut fake shoes straight up because I was getting views.
Okay. Blammo, if you wasn't that you wait, he don't actually have a panel. I mean a channel though.
Yeah, no.
He helped, but he don't actually have a channel. On demand.
Well, I'd still do tech, and you know, because that's what I do for a living. But instead of like tutorials on KODI, it'd be computer tutorials, like a recent video I just did on free office software for a PC. I'm going to be doing more videos like that going forward anyway, because I want to gradually, like, I want my channel to be more diverse tech-wise than just KODI and just streaming stuff.
Libra.
And real, if you had nothing on KODI or what would you be doing? I think Real was already doing her cups and stuff though too. She muted. I think she's muted, but she probably been doing her cups and stuff. For me, I'm an in your face funny, so I'll probably be doing some comedy stuff. My brother's a stand-up comedian as it is, so I'll probably be doing some comedy stuff. Or if not, like I said before, I'll be talking about my boys. So the draft, following the season, stuff like that. But you know, I try to leave my funny out my me doing my KODI stuff. I try to leave it alone. Hector Roman says, "What is the alternative plan if YouTube starts shutting channels down?" We just answered that. Well, actually, we didn't, but we kind of did. Mm-hmm. If they shut down, they're not shutting me down. If I still want to do YouTube stuff, I still find a way to get on here to do something. I mean, because we still do have a following, so I'm quite sure whatever it is that we're doing, we probably would have somebody follow us, depending on what it is. Panel, what is your main phone for daily use? Juggernaut, what kind of phone you got? Daily use.
A Note 5.
Dale.
Edge 7, Samsung Edge 7.
Blammo.
An S5 Neo.
Obama.
Mr. Right.
Yep.
I'm running the Zenfone 3.
It works.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you be doing, Blammo.
You got a what?
I'm running a Zenfone 3. It's an old phone, about 3 years old, but it works for what I need to do. So.
Okay, on demand.
S7 Samsung Galaxy.
And I got a Note. I got a Note 8. That nice baby.
On my other phone, Google Hangouts.
Romos, I asked the question before and they answered. Just go back and read and see the video. Oh, okay. Sam Grease's panel with a spotlight on cord cutters. I lost it. Okay, with the spotlight on cord cutters and local and national news media talking about cable satellites company losing money due to cord cutting. Do you think ISPs prices rise more and more. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're going to notice it more in the States.
Depends.
Prices never go down. Let's be
Right.
real. Prices
Right.
never go down.
But now that net neutrality has bit the dust, you're going to start seeing a la carte prices and things like that they already want to put in place for the U.S. Canada doesn't have that.
I think what the next big thing will be is wireless internet from our cell phone carriers becoming better, and maybe a little bit better deals on that going forward, to where maybe some of us can use that as our primary internet instead of having a landline in our house.
Tech, real, you still on?
She here.
She ain't answer, but because Tech was said, you notice none of us said iPhones, but then he said sorry, real. But I'm quite sure real got an iPhone.
Yeah, real got an iPhone.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to apples, man. I'm allergic to apples.
I got a nice video for you, real, that iPhone versus Android there.
Oh,
that I put up.
Oh man, she gonna come knock on that door.
She'll get a kick out of it. It's just a comedy cartoon.
Brad says if YouTube wants to keep knocking vids to take it someplace else, everyone is always looking for bills and APKs. That's true. I love my landline phone. I don't have one of those.
Well, and did you hear what NEWTECH is doing? He today his video, he's pushing his website now, and he's going to start putting detailed articles on how to do helping people get add-ons and whatnot, apps and everything through his website.
So kind of like KODI apps.
I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know exactly what it's going to be like. I just know that that's his new plan, is pushing, so that he can keep his YouTube channel as clean as possible and not get any problems, and then push people over there for, a lot of content on the website. He's going to have actual written out articles, and some people like to be able to go read, the stuff too.
I think if YouTube didn't have their own TV service and get a lot of money from revenue from the movie companies and things like that, we wouldn't be having this problem about them coming down on our reviews and things like that.
I went into it was an APK or something today. I went into an APK today, and it said to pick your provider, right? And you pick your provider for your TV service. One of them in there was now YouTube. It was for a major network. I want to say it was CBS or something, but for an app I was looking at, and so YouTube has worked its way right into there with these major companies, so that when you go into their app, you can select, probably they could log into their YouTube account and get access through that network's app through their YouTube account if they pay for YouTube TV.
Yeah, I think on that one, one of the sources, in the APK Cartoon Network or something like that, you can go in there and choose. I thought I saw YouTube in there or something, because it chooses sources, or one of the anime ones. So, but oh well. If anybody really thinks this is going to stop ever, then you're delusional. We're never going to stop.
Right? Yeah, it's gonna always find a way to keep bringing out stuff, or bringing stuff to the table. You're gonna always have that couple person that's gonna do it. Nightboat, hate, yo, go.
I think he says have to go. I think that's what he was typing.
Hate to go.
I hate you too. I hate you too, mother.
Okay. Let me see. Is it anything? We got 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes that we have, I'm gonna let the panel. I'm gonna start with on demand. On demand, is it anything? And on demand, this is not part of, because you're on the panel. This is not part of the other panel. So when I get to 10, I will add you to that panel of 10 on the comeback show. So
you know I'm easy. I don't care.
So is there anything that you got going on that's new, or is there anything that you want the chat to know what's going on with you?
I'm gonna be having a video out here really soon. On the TV guide build, and it's ready for KODI 18. So anybody who wants to run it in KODI 18, they can now run the TV guide build in KODI 18. And that's already done. It's in the wizard now. I just haven't put the video out yet.
Next Level Tech, is there anything you want everybody in the panel to know what you got going on and what you're doing?
I'm going to be putting out real soon a nice video on an ad blocker. Well, it's kind of like an all-in-one solution. I'll be doing some comparisons to other ad blockers that are out right now and kind of my feedback and thoughts. But I've been actually waiting a few weeks to do this video, so I actually just got the go-ahead from the company that I wanted to work with. So I'm actually excited about that video. I just got to find the time to do it.
Blamo?
What's that? Sorry, I missed the question.
Puff, puff, pass, motherfucker.
The question was, it wasn't no question. It was, is anything you want to tell anybody out there what you got going on new? Or to look out for?
No, not much. Just more updates, and that's about it.
Judd.
Great, you caught me with a mouthful. And yes, that's what she said. Give me a second.
Give him a second. Give him a second, y'all. Give him a second.
As busy eating small village children. No, I just got to say thanks again for coming back here and making me wear a tie again. That's I love it. I got to give another shout out to Next Level because I've been using his kind of template, and yours too, Bo. I've got my file linked database set up and going and building.
Okay, yeah, he told me too. He told me, I talked to him the other day. He was like, "Oh, Jay got his up. I'm going to go over there and get it."
Yeah, like it's just what I like is because it gives everybody an opportunity to drive people into different directions. I really liked what you guys did, and I copied it. So the credit to you guys is to get the pin, you gotta you go to the YouTube videos and hit subscribe, right. and I really like a good prime example and a good leader in it, or like that is where Next Level did in his video where he gave shout outs to people like us. And him doing that actually pushed me over 300 subscribers.
Sweet. That's what's up. That's what's up,
man.
Yeah,
I like to hear that shit.
I gotta give props to that and stuff like that. And that's what I like. I like that we can go and do that. We can help generate for other people.
Right.
I really like what Mr. On Demand does as well too. When he does his things and he opens up his file database that he stores on his server. The only reason I wasn't going to do that like that is I just can't manage that part. So like that's his niche and it works and great. And he's got a lot of good kick-ass shit in there, boy. If you go take a look. Yeah, I'm stealing that too. But but I mean, but that's the thing. And as for what I'm working on, I'm still working on Xavier. I was going to go a different route. I was actually going to hit up MYSTDA-MAN and like that because I really, really like the iView TV guide integration that he has in his guide, in his build, because we do a lot of IPTV services from like the SB, the Supreme Builds group and stuff. Like we resell and we guide people to that, and I really like that. The only problem is when I'm doing my graphics, I'm finding that my build is getting too big, so and I want to keep it small. So I got to rethink that. I will be doing an add-on. I'm really nervous about it, and the reason I'm nervous is because they don't have the knowledge on it, and I'm kind of nervous to reach out to people like Mr. Blamo and things like that. And I've joined a few groups and stuff like that, and it is over my head, and I'm able to learn very fast. But I just have to dedicate that time. And plus, everybody's seen, you know, I don't know, like the pictures of the cabin out there that we're working on, the resort and stuff. So it's taking up a lot of time. You know, other than that, it's just I pushed a new update.
Jug, not to cut you off, but I'm gonna let you finish, but not to cut you off. Don't be afraid of us. Ask every last one of us. If we say no, go to the next one. Go till you get an answer of yes, and I will help you.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning, and that's what I like. That's why I really hate to see in such a great. You put it out there, Bo, that we have this venue or the opportunity for everybody, including myself, and everybody from a different walk of life and opinion and everything, to get along in here. And then we have people who are, you know, they want to come in, and yes, they're choosing this to start their battle. And okay, well, fine, you did that, but I really like that the hammer comes down, is that you don't put up with the bullshit like that. And we should be like that to everybody, you know? And I gotta always say, you know, I give you props too, because you guys show me how to be on here, because I wouldn't know, man. If I followed, like, just imagine, I first started watching Solo Man. That's all I was watching. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to do a YouTube channel. And what if I followed his road, and not to pinpoint somebody? Unfortunately, he does a lot of positive things, but it turned into a lot of negatives. So would I be going down the same road? You know, but everybody has the opportunity to make it or break it on their own. So
and that's the reason why I tell people, I don't mind sending you to nobody. The choice is y'all's after I send you. You know what I'm saying? As far as if you continue to follow him or you not continue to follow him. See, like Dale, I'm talking to him now. He listening. I see my screen flop across. He just popped off a darn video.
I know. You slick bastard, you. Yeah, I bet you he's got monologue on there too while we're sitting here. He just throws a pitch and talks. Man, damn, you're good.
So.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy.
And Dale, next, when you let everybody know what you got going on, what's going on with you.
Yep. And during the next month or so, I'm going back. I'm doing some KODI videos along with APKs. I'm gonna be all over. I'm about to get back into Plex because we starting to get a lot of questions on Plex, and I'm gonna be that all-in-one you know, YouTuber that, you know, you can come to and get a little bit of everything. So I'm definitely I just heard stuff go off again. Somebody probably said, man, you silly. But yeah, I'll get back into KODI, of course, APKs. I'm getting back into these devices, whether it's the Shield, Buzz TV, the Cube. I might even break out the stick and then just go from there. But I'm about to have fun with this, y'all, and y'all should too. I think this is going to be a great second half of the year when it comes to streaming and cutting the cable cord. Just stay tuned.
And for me, I ain't forgot about the truth. For me, I want to say this because I usually do it every show. And I feel like everybody already have them, but everybody that's on the panel, and if you are a YouTuber, please press 1 inside the chat right now. So the 90-something people that's in there, that's still in here, can actually subscribe to you guys' channel. So if you guys are a YouTuber, press 1 and you have your channel. That way people can subscribe to your channel. Troop, do you want to say anything before I let everybody go?
Yeah, stay tuned. 69 Death Squad coming out with some new stuff. Troopers build coming out soon. Thank y'all for coming. Like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Be safe out there. Peace.
Hey, before we jump in.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Sorry, I wanted to give out a personal shout out to I've done it to a lot of people, to Trooper. Everybody who puts out channels, you take a look. If he's not the first, he's in there giving support and helping promote everybody's channels. Everybody's. There's not very many people like that, Troop. Lots of respect to you, big man.
Thanks, Troop.
Okay, good job, Troop. That he is. Me, I want to say before me in closing, I want to say before I speak on me, I want to say the DST, we busy. So on Monday, you got Dale's show. He talking about tech. On Wednesday, he talking about his movie critics. And then on Wednesday as well, you have me. On Tuesday, on Wednesday, guys, I'm gonna do my Wednesday interviews. On Tuesdays, I might here and there slip in either an interview or I might get on Tuesday just to talk to you guys. So you guys will have a piece of me probably 2 days out the week. It all depends on how my day is going. On Friday, Dale also have another show on Friday. He's also talking tech. On Saturday, you got Real doing her show. Now also Dale added on Sundays, he's talking about power. So the DST, we busy. I do want to say look out for James Mack and LJ. They coming out. I don't want to say when, but look out for them. For the people that's in, for the mods, I do want to say I want to lab on what Jug said. I do want to say, starting with Troop and then all of the other mods that's in the chat, I do want to say I appreciate you guys. I'm knowing you guys would delete stuff if I want it done and delete it. Same thing with LJ. I'm knowing LJ will slap 3 or 4 hammers and get whoever I need out of the chat if they acting up. But I'm not going to deal with drama on my channel. I mean, and I say it like that because I want to let everybody know that I want everybody to come here and have fun. I want everybody to have they jokes, they talking, they whatever the case may be. It's here. We here to learn and to have fun. We're not here to try to figure out, let me see the person I can down or let me come at you a certain way. Now, if you want that kind of attention, my thing is, let's see how much attention do you really want. You know, we can bring you on the panel and then let's see how much attention do you guys really want. Because it's easy for me to write with me to type, me to chat, but let's hear your voice and see if you want to go at Dale or Bo or whoever you have an issue with. Let's see if you really want to go at that person. And see if you want to embarrass yourself. Because me, I have no problem with bringing you on here for that. Because it's easy for me to say, oh, Bo's a scammer. And if I can't prove that Bo's a scammer, then my thing is, why am I putting it out there? How was the feedback on DST build at Bo? I haven't had a chance to try it yet. Sam Green, it's up and down, but it's more up to me. But I would rather whatever's wrong with the build, I'd rather they let me, Dale, LJ, James Mack, Tech, Real. I would rather they let us know so we can fix it and make it a lot better. So again, if you guys having any problems with the DST build, let us know. Hippie Girl says, all I can say is I constantly learn from all of you and learning it. Thanks to you all for loving the info given us. Okay, before I say my goodbyes, Dale, since it's at the end of my show, I need you to shoot your tune and everybody else, Bo, your mic looks naked. Oh yeah, Ray B, I got you, Ray. I got you. My joke is naked. My baby naked. I'm going to put this star like right there. Bam!
You crazy, man. You know you about to get a lot of hate.
Oh, yeah, big time. I get hate in my background. Wait till I get hate when they're going to be like, what the? How you put a star on this? Man! So, again, I want to say I appreciate everybody for coming on. Dale, Mr. Juggernaut, Blammo, Next Level Tech, Real, On Demand. So I appreciate you guys. DVD for his pop up and pop out. Rohas, appreciate you. I think that's it that came on tonight. Yeah. So I appreciate all y'all for coming on. Y'all know at the end of the day, I'm hoping your boy bring you something to the table that you need. So Dale, he gonna end the show with his voice. So Gil, we're gonna try to have him sing. If you still on here, Gil, we're gonna try to hit him with that tune of his.
Yo, bust up. Gil walked out the door.
Gil,
this mother.
Crazy.
Y'all so silly, man.
Y'all is really silly. So, and again, y'all know at the end of the day, y'all.
I need that.
Have a good one.